What if Dumbledore had known the person Tom Riddle would become? What if he knew that the child version of the man who would become Lord Voldemort was sitting right in front of him? Let's take a look at his options.
Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, when only remembers to turn on the light.
Tom Marvolo Riddle, also known as Lord Voldemort, the most powerful dark wizard to walk the earth, the vicious, unforgiving murderer, responsible for the deaths of hundreds of innocent muggles and magical folk alike. The person who overtook the entire magical sector of Great Britain and whose name strikes fear into the hearts of those who are brave enough to speak it. The man whose pureblood ideology seen him enforce a totalitarian dictatorship upon the magical world in an attempt to cleanse and purify it. His name will never be forgotten, even after his defeat, mainly because of the damage he left behind. Why am I highlighting all of Voldemort's awful actions? Because part of this video is justifying why Albus Dumbledore was possibly in his rights to kill a confused little orphan. How many times have some of you read in forums, "Oh, if only Dumbledore knew that day in Wools Orphanage, he could have killed Tom Riddle there and then and saved everyone." But what if Dumbledore did know? What if, for example, he somehow managed to time travel back to alert his former self? Or, for argument's sake, for those of you who don't like time travel, let's say he was aware of everything Tom would become because of a rare piece of magic that allowed Dumbledore to see someone's future from touch alone. The point I'm trying to make is, we need to look at this video from the perspective of Dumbledore knows everything. It doesn't matter how he knows. The point of this video is that he is aware that that young boy, Tom Riddle, will become Lord Voldemort. So I need you to picture that Dumbledore is sitting in front of Tom Riddle, a young boy, and he knows everything. He knows that this boy is about to become Lord Voldemort, a man that will cause so much destruction in the wizarding world it will never be forgotten. So now he's at the point of deciding what to do. Knowing the man Dumbledore is from his characterization in the books, he'd be thinking of several options. The first that comes to mind is obviously to kill the boy, which will prevent him ever becoming Lord Voldemort. Hundreds of lives will be saved, nobody will suffer, no wizarding war, no Horcruxes created, no Chamber of Secrets opened, Hagrid doesn't get expelled, Moaning Myrtle doesn't die. There's so much good that can be done if he were to simply lift his wand and end young Tom's life. But can he really kill a boy that has no idea of who he'll become? Did the monster exist at such a young age? I still struggle to believe the monster was indeed within him at such a young age. And what about the effect it would have on Dumbledore's soul? Surely that is a frightening aspect for the man himself. Then there's the option of just withdrawing the offer of a place in Hogwarts for Tom. He doesn't learn to control magic and has to settle for a place within the Muggle world. Case closed, right? Wrong. Very wrong. Tom is still able to perform feats of wandless magic, and that's something he can learn to control. His personality, remember, demands his perfection, and for all purposes, Tom Riddle could go on to be a serial killer in the Muggle world, or create a crime family, or go into politics himself, and better worse, orchestrate a political takeover with the use and assistance of his limited but powerful magic. And then what if he rose to the rank of Prime Minister, stepping in on the already established Prime Minister, Minister of Magic, Muggle magic relationship, which therefore opens a path for Tom to enter the magical world and acquire a wand. It's so easy for the string to unravel when it comes to making the wrong decision involving a young Tom Riddle. Or perhaps he's got the other option of taking the risk of finding Tom a loving, caring foster family until he's of age, then monitors his education closely at Hogwarts, requiring daily reports on his behaviour, linking him to any suspicious behaviour. The advantage Dumbledore has here is that he knows the stages of Tom's progression. He's aware that on his return to Hogwarts, Riddle had already created at least 2 Horcruxes. He knows who the Death Eaters are. He can, if done properly, manipulate the events to give Tom every chance of succeeding. He could arrange weekly meetings, for example, with young Tom, and make him feel appreciated and valued. Yes, it's a dangerous choice, but it's a choice that must be made in order to avoid having to kill the young boy. Either way, Albus Dumbledore has a tremendously difficult decision to make, but the positive outcome is the fact that he now holds the fate of the wizarding world in his hands. That's all for today's video everyone, and just to let you all know that the merchandise store is up and running and you can get yourself the regular Harry Potter Folklore t-shirt, or you can get yourself the Dark Lord edition in any of the house colours as you can see, and to any of you who purchase one will be added to my private Facebook group where we can all chat and hang out, and I'll also follow you on Twitter. The links are all in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and if I have earned your subscription, then please make sure to hit that subscribe button. It means a great deal to me. If you like this video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up because it's very important in helping this video grow. Thanks again, I hope you all have a great day.